and you see now that you've been wrongly arrested, mistakes have been made, you have a very common name, and there are a gajillion Francisco Martinez's out there.
That's it.
Morning, Mr. Martinez. Gajillion Francisco Martinez's out there.
All right, pause right here. This is the quiet horror of clerical justice. No chase, no crime, no resistance, just a name collision. Legally, this is what happens when probable cause relies on identifiers instead of identity. Same name, same DOB, wrong human being. And here's the scary part. Nothing illegal happened yet. This arrest is technically lawful, even though it's completely wrong.
Unfortunately, there is someone wanted in that jurisdiction that has your name, and you see now that you've been wrongly arrested, you're going to be released today. The fear is that this continues to happen. So I don't know, there are methods out there. And Mr. Kim, you say there's a letter that he can get.
Yes.
What we're going to do is, I cannot give you legal advice, but I'm going to have your lawyer that we've appointed to represent you tell you how you can take care of this so that it doesn't happen again. So we're going to process you out. You should be out within hopefully the next 4 to 6 hours, where Carter will tell you how to go about getting a letter so that this doesn't happen again. Do you have any questions? Did you want to add anything on Carter?
It's fair to say, Judge, it's just a bad situation.
Es dificultoso decidir que este señor puede estar preso y no es él.
Yeah.
It's not a good situation.
Yeah, I mean, mistakes have been made, and I don't know, I guess the arresting officer, I don't understand why they wouldn't do just a little bit deeper dive.
Well, when they're on the field and it's obviously an arrest in the evening, is us being one of the few agencies that's truly 24/7, is that they can only confirm by teletype for whatever the fugitive division is. And so with it's most commonly name and date of birth, and statistically that should narrow it down, but it's just, I mean, because you can't take or you can't send
Have mobile apices?
for that when they get processed in, but that only brings them in for, again, the same name and date of birth, but you can't trade mugshots with the demanding jurisdiction. Because the teletypes can't support images. And so ultimately, it's only what the text is, and that text is the name and date of birth. So.
And on that sense, Judge, would his fingerprint goes with
And that's why I was, they've got these mobile apices that.
the mobile thing where they could just test them and see if it's his prints or not.
Sure, but the majority of warrants, the way they're sent by teletype, again, a thumbprint can't be imaged in a teletype.
I got you.
So yes, there is a thumbprint, but there's no way to.
The thumbprint should be able to verify who this person is, whether they have the correct date of birth.
But
Mugshots.
that only corresponds to the warrant of the demanding jurisdiction if they have something to match it against. So that's the issue is, yes, we can pull it up on our side, but it's the same way even for our parole violations is they can't check on scene, especially at 1 a.m. That's why we're the second check, is that we're able to verify if there's a thumbprint, mugshot, etc.
You're going to be released here momentarily. I'll have Ricardo tell you how to take the next steps though, okay? All right, good luck, Mr. Martinez. Thank you.
I think we still need a person, a different one from Mr. Diaz.
How come you know where your boat's at today?
No, I don't know.
Oh, sir, my bad,
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. You know what? How are you?
Amazing,
I'm sorry?
amazing, sir.
I hope.
This explanation sounds technical, but listen closely. What they're really saying is the system is built on limitations everyone already knows about. No photos, no fingerprints, no real-time verification, just text flying through databases at 1 a.m. So when mistakes happen, they're not glitches, they're features. And the solution? We'll fix it after you've already lost your freedom.
I hope. You've got a lot of stuff going on, and wow. All resolved.
All resolved.
What happened?
I know it.
Everything got dismissed.
Everything's done.
So no more probation.
No more probation. I'm tired of that.
Did you learn anything? If you learn one thing leaving here today, Mr. Cope, patience. Patience goes so far in life. When you are confronted with someone who's an a-hole, exercise patience. You know, it don't matter. Even if you're right and they're wrong, with your record, if a cop rolls up to you, they will probably hard pressed to take your side because of your record, you know? But if you exercise patience, right? Or walk away, if you see a situation that's getting out of control, it's really going to serve you well, you know? I cannot tell you how lucky you are, really, that you're with this. You were on probation for an aggravated robbery with the where was it, the arson?
Arson.
Yeah.
Your Honor, he took a 10-month jail on the MAJ for the arson.
Is that what it is? But he's got sufficient credit that you're probably walking out of here today, right, Mr. Cope? But what I'm saying is patience goes a long way. Even, you know, if you get into a pissing match with an officer, anyone that has a power of arrest, who's going to win? Right. Every single time. I don't care if you're right. I don't care if you're wrong. You're still going to get it. So just patience. Tuck your tail. And, you know, if you ever have an issue, come back to me and I'll help you too. If you ever need help, come back to me here and I'll do what I can to help you out. If you need, you know, shelter. I mean, I can't give you money, but, you know, whatever. If someone's messing with you in life, come back to me. We can try to work it out somehow. You know, I can give you a lawyer. We can work things out somehow, some way. But patience, man, you know, it really goes a long way.
So I'm just serious. You asked me what I've learned. I've started to let things go more than I did 2 years ago.
It's great.
I've started to just learn to let things go instead of does something that sometimes you just gotta walk away. Like I'm dead serious about that. I'm not joking.
You know what that's called, right? Mature. You're growing up. And part of growing up known is the fact that you recognize, hey, shit, if I get into this situation, I'm not going to win. You get into it with them, you're never going to win. It doesn't matter. So just don't. Walk away. Come here. I'll talk with you. We'll hang out. Whatever we need to do. The other thing is this, is that if you're ever in a car, you smell like dope, you smell like alcohol, it's not going to go well too. You're pleading now to this DWI. This DWI is going to go on your record. Understand that from evermore, you get pulled over, you smell funky, it's not going to go well. You understand?
Yes.
You give up a lot of rights by entering this agreement, Mr. Cope. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses, test for any behalf, confront, cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country. You're giving up the right to appeal. When you plead guilty, that's it. I want to let you know one more thing. So what did he ultimately plead to?
So he ultimately pled on the MAJ for the arson. He pled to the 10-month state jail sentence.
So you pled to a state jail felony, or does he have a third degree on your record? Because I want you to understand that if you have a third degree on your record and you pick up a serious felony, the next time you could be a potential 15 to life case. So that's why I'm saying if you pick up a serious felony, it could be a minimum of 15 years. All right. How do you plead to the offense of DWI?
I plead guilty to driving while intoxicated.
I'll find you guilty. I'll sentence you to it. What are we doing?
3 days for 120.
So 3 days, 121? 121 days credit, Mr. Cope. I really wish you the best of luck, man. I hope you go out there, start working, killing it, making a ton of money. You know, really, that's what life's about, buying nice things, right? Get out there and make the world a better place, all right?
How come you don't wear your boats out today?
No, I don't know.
Oh, sorry.
No.
I'm my bad. My
It's
bad.
okay.
I'm sorry. I'm
Hey,
sorry.
It's okay. You know what? I got to change it up, you know?
Okay.
But we're trying to look good for you. All right, my friend.
Thank you, Your
Care.
Honor.
180 days driver license suspension. Yeah, please.
This is where the courtroom takes a hard left turn. What should have been pure punishment becomes mentorship. And legally, that's wild. Same judge, same bench, same power, but completely different outcome based on attitude, history, and timing. This isn't written anywhere in the law books. This is discretion. And discretion can save you or sink you. Subscribe now and comment below. Was the judge's decision fair?